What's going on, everybody? My name is C4. Welcome back to the channel, and today, very excited to bring you guys episode 3/season 3 of our Hawaii Rainbow Warriors Dynasty Rebuild series here in College Football 26. Now, outright, my apologies for the delay in getting this episode out from episode 2. I think it's been 4 days, 4 days. There is a reason to that. Let me explain, please. In my head, I map out my upload schedule, right? And I'm thinking College Football 26 videos take, at minimum, twice as long as, like, any Madden video that I make. So I'm like, this is going to be, until Madden comes out, like, every other day you'll get a college video. Because it's going to be one day of me recording, and then I'll edit it, and then the next day I can upload it to you guys. So, my plan is to have these long-form series with small schools. 0-star, 1-star, 2 stars, like Hawaii. We're going to kind of do the multi-video approach. When we're doing, like, bigger teams that are, like, 3-star, 4-star, like we did with... We've done it with Florida, we've done it with Vandy, and we just recently did with West Virginia. I want those to kind of be one-off videos. Those take, usually, like a full day to record. The last video I would have uploaded was a West Virginia rebuild. Thought when I started, okay, West Virginia, sick. It's not going to be too bad. One day. It took me 3 days to try and rebuild West Virginia. Like, I was literally, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. I just want to go play Hawaii, because Hawaii's fun, and I'm enjoying it. And then it was just like, no, I got to rip the Band-Aid off, finish this West Virginia rebuild. And I know YouTubers like to, oversell things. I wouldn't call it clickbait, but they're like, everything's the most hardest challenge ever. Go see it, can't miss it. If you generally, in my just opinion, the hardest rebuild that I have done that I can remember, it was the West Virginia rebuild. If you want frustrating, if you like rage content, you find that funny, go check out that rebuild. But now that that is beyond us, I am so excited to get back into our Hawaii Warriors Dynasty. This is... And the feedback has been incredible on it. I'm having an absolute blast with it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the schedule. We had to adjust the schedule to finish West Virginia and get that video out. What I'm going to do is we're going to get 2 straight Hawaii episodes to kind of offset it and kind of get us back overall in the pace that we need to. So I'm recording this on Wednesday. Maybe I can get it out Wednesday night. It's probably going to come out Thursday. You guys are probably seeing this on a Thursday. And then my plan is, versus going to work on another one-off video, one-off rebuild, I'm going to just do another Hawaii episode that will drop on the weekend. I'm not sure what day on the weekend. I'm going away for a little family trip on the weekend, but that is going to be the plan. I'm going to do 2 straight Hawaii episodes to kind of make up for the lost time there a little bit. And we're having a blast. We are 16-11 throughout 2 seasons. We've not cheesed the game. I mean, I've already done enough dynasties where small programs, like I could already be like, high 80s, low 90s. Like we are still, we're in the Mountain West. We're one of the better teams in the Mountain West, but like we're still not Boise State. Like we're more in line with like the UNLV. Like we're probably still the second best team. We're coming off a transfer portal period. Like we have a great quarterback, Demarcus Davis. We have a great 1-2 punch in the backfield, but we didn't have like a cheesy transfer portal. Like this last transfer portal was nothing like the first year. We got the 5-star transfer from Ohio State here in Quincy Porter, who is without a shadow of doubt the best player, the most talented player in the MAC. We have Puka Nakua's brother, who stole the show. The offensive line across the board, again, just ignore the depth chart. There's position changes. There's the bug that needs to get fixed. So I'm just going to leave everyone, guards are guards. They're not necessarily right guards, even though my kind of roster management OCD absolutely hates not having, an even number. Like, I always do that. But across the board, we're feeling real good about the offensive line. We had some fun players come in the recruiting class. We had Calvin Thrash, an elite dev offensive lineman. Actually, I'm kind of hoping he gets redshirted here and we don't have to worry about any deal breakers. It's conference prestige, so that shouldn't be too bad. And he gets a huge boost into the offseason. But, it is fair to say that, the year 1 transfer portal class is probably 2 times better than the transfer portal class we just had going into year 3. But we still got some talent. I think it's headlined here by Quincy Goodwin. He's listed as an edge rusher. He's going to be a D tackle for us. 6'5", 320 pounds. So he's built like a nose tackle, and he has great athleticism, over 70 speed and acceleration, 96 strength. He's one of the strongest players on the team, 89 power move, block, shed, tackle, pursuit. All that stuff looks great. So he is going to be a stud for us at defensive tackle. We got Jordan Ross in the transfer portal from Tennessee. Explosive edge rusher, 96 acceleration, has the quick jump ability. Him and Jackson are going to be our 2 primary pass rushers. Jackson was far and away, like this, right here, boom, our most productive pass rusher last season. Got him in the portal. from, I think it's A&M. It was either A&M or like Mississippi State, but he had 20 TFLs and 8 sacks, far and away. Like, I don't think we had anybody else that had more than 10 TFLs. We didn't have anybody else that had more than like 4 sacks. So I'm looking for a big second season for him here. D-tackle, we have Best, Ty Best, hopefully relation to the great Hawaii Rainbow Warrior receiver, Devon Best. He was our first and only Elite Dev recruit found from year 1. Had huge growth and development in the offseason, and expectations are he and the combination of Goodwin is going to give us 4 guys across the defensive line that when I do hop in on play defense, maybe this will find the year I'm not embarrassingly bad, but I'm also prepared to still kind of suck in that department. I've been watching videos and stuff like that, but I also think there's just an element of, I think personally, again, it goes to Madden. I can play all Madden on defense. It sucks, but eventually I kind of get the hang of it. Eventually I can kind of figure out the pass rush. I can get comfortable with the linebackers, but it's eventually, right? Like, it's when I'm like final year of Madden, I have a very good team. I have one of the best defenses in the league. I can play with good players. I'm not good enough at defense to play like undermanned defense, guys that aren't particularly great. So it's a long way of saying, I think eventually we're going to have a Rainbow Warriors defense that's better than, like, a 90-plus defense. That I'm going to be probably pretty serviceable on defense. Is that going to happen this season? I really, really have my doubts. We got Rod Pleasant. We get the former UCLA transfer, one of the most athletic players. This is what I inherited. I didn't use a single upgrade to his speed, agility, acceleration. 99s across the board. 92 man coverage. Now at 5'9", 183, he's going to start for us in the nickel. Like, we don't have really, kind of have a type at corner right now. 5'10", $173, 5'11", 200 pounds. I mean, that's passable. 5'9", 5'10", 192, 5'9". So, like, we all have slot corners. We're going to try to make it work. Some of these guys playing on the outside. We got Sanks in the transfer portal, Bodnar in the transfer portal. Both those guys will get on the field. And we have one of the best punters in college football here in passing. He was the best. I think, didn't he outright get punter of the year last year? But either way, expectations this season for Hawaii, I think, I still have yet to decide what the future of this program is. And I think maybe this will be the episode, depending on how things look like in the offseason. Like, do we move conferences? Do we try to reignite the Pac-12? Like, can we spearhead the Pac-12 coming back? Could probably find the teams in real life. Hasn't the Pac-12 already signed on some teams? Like, maybe we could actually kind of rebuild the Pac-12 and then we join. Again, I don't know. In my opinion, I think that's certainly in the cards, but we got to respect the Mountain West. We have to clearly become the best team in the Mountain West before I think we can start looking at bigger and better conferences, and we haven't really established that yet. It's still Boise State's conference, and this year needs to be the year that we say, no, it's Hawaii's conference. Our schedule this season, it's, I personally put this one in there. I was kind of going through the schedule last night before I went to bed, right after I finished the West Virginia rebuild. That's going to be one, like, I really want to beat them so bad for what I had to go through for over 48 hours of recording. Like, I just can't stress enough. I hate that school now. I love West Virginia. I love, from Pat White to Steve Slayton to Geno Smith, Stedman Bailey, Tavon Austin, Owen Schmidt. I love the idea of what West Virginia used to be, and that rebuild, I hate their guts. I hope they don't win another football game for the next decade. We got Utah, who's going to be tough on paper. I think as far as Mountain West games are concerned, UNLV is always tricky, but we don't have to play Boise State. We probably won't play them to the Mountain West Championship if that's how we can lock in and get to that point. But we were 10-4 last year. That's a good record. That is a good record. I think that's my minimum. That's my floor this year. I want to, at minimum, get 10 wins again, and we'll see if we can improve upon it. And I think as long as we play up to our talent, that could be an undefeated regular season. Now, it was also late last night that I was kind of, trying to build our board here a little bit. Don't have a lot of hours, 500 hours, and I'll get to why I screwed up here in a second. So, I was able to, let's get the webcam out of the way. It's easier just to see the whole picture. For the most part, again, it's all pipeline-based. Position minimums, like I need a new kicker. We're able to find, and I don't want to say that I spent a third of my hours trying to make sure I got a good kicker, but we found one that's a damn good kicker. I better get him, though, for how much of the recruiting hours I freaking wasted on a kicker. Because, gem kicker, 93 kick power, that looks sick. Everybody else, for the most part, like just kind of going off of what I need. Like I need 3 corners, so I got a B+ playing style. I was able to scout them. Like if you weren't in, you know, if I, as Hawaii, wasn't in like your top 5, those are the kind of players I want to scout for sure, and not just necessarily trust. Like a B+, A-, A+ type playing time, which we usually need to use it, you know, to our own advantage because we have such limited recruiting hours. But, you know, able to get some gems here. Not all gems. Like, I mean, couldn't find a great D tackle, but we need to make up the minimums. He was a C. Everyone else was, like, in the Ds. So I was like, okay, for a 3-star, we're in his top 3. Might not be that bad. I've got a pass rusher within his top 5, a lineman that were in his top 5. I got 2 tight ends here. One of them, in Brownlee, looks like a really, really nice player. Don't usually get, in my opinion, tight ends with speed tend to be, and I don't have the weight here, like you'll notice, like they're like 200 pounds. Like they're just clearly wide receivers that are playing tight end. When I found that this guy had 86 speed and he's like a legit, maybe a little bit short at 6'2", but he's 245 pounds, like 40 pounds heavier than the other fast tight ends I was finding. It's like, all right, I'm in. We have wide receiver here. I mean, sounds like a guy that would love to come play for Hawaii. We got another gem athlete, a running back in Clark with 92 speed. We got some quarterbacks. I got 3 QBs on the board. We're going to get at least one. I got 2 gems here at 3-star. In Dion Yeast, who has us as his number 5 school. We have Tobias Shabazz, who has us as our number 4 school. Both were gems. So both are going to be players I'm probably not going to, allocate too many hours to early on, and I'll get to why. But they're definitely guys I want to kind of, keep in contact with, because the quarterback that I'm going to try to swing for the fences, it's unlikely. And we're probably going to need at least one, if not both these guys, to fall back on for our QB recruiting. We have 4-stars this year. We have John Kukwa from Hawaii. Would love to land him, a 4-star Sam linebacker. I didn't get to scout him, but he has A+ in playing time. Pretty much any 4-star will have A+ in playing time. So that is kind of cool. We have Maliau Liu from Hawaii, another 4-star wide receiver. More so just chasing this because I personally want to try to dominate the Hawaiian pipeline. Even if it's not players that I don't really need wide receivers. We have Spain. I need 2 safeties, and we had 2 4-star safeties that had us as a top 5 school, both A+ in playing time, which was huge. I have a pipeline running back. I need a new starter because we have our current starter right now is a senior, so he's going to be one and down. We got Brent, Smizniak, I don't know. I can say Lucas Podolski. Like, is this Polish? Either way, he's a gem. Doesn't have great speed, but that 93 acceleration certainly stands out. 80 juke move, has some decent looking abilities off the get-go. But again, I would say him. I would say Lou at wide receiver. Those are 2 guys that, if we got to kind of free up some hours to allocate to more realistic players, those guys will be the first on the chopping block. Now, the thing that I kind of hated is there was, in terms of pipeline, a 4-star quarterback that looked pretty decent. I was like, okay, if you have B playing time, I have an 85 overrated quarterback. So you compare that to, you go down here with Shabazz, D on Yeast. You both look great. Gem 3-stars. I was like, if you're a B, that rating's going to look pretty good. However, I was 10 hours short, 5 hours technically short from being able to fully scout him because I really want to know if he's a gem. But 6'5", 210-pound dual threat, 93 throw power, all the accuracies are 85, 90 speed, 92 acceleration. I want this guy more than any other recruit we've had so far in Hawaii Dynasty. Are we going to be able to get him? I mean, no school has a huge advantage of him. Still in top 8, but again, you look at those big schools, there's a reason why I'm sitting on 2 3-star gem quarterbacks, because it's going to be very unlikely, but we're going to try our best. Now, the last piece of business before we can start year 3 is we got 20 coach points here. How do we want to spend it? One is we can unlock Architect now if we do the other steps of paying 30 points, which I can't afford to get Tactician. And I mean, I do like Architect. I love Limitless on all these positions to increase a random skill cap when leveling up. I think Tier 1 and Tier 2 are fine. They're definitely situational. We're winning enough football games that we would kind of get a benefit there. But I really just want to get to Tier 3, and it's an expensive one at 12 points per. I don't we just, where it's going to be forever for us to try to get Elite Recruiter. Because we've had Davis, and he doesn't have any risk of deal breaker, I just haven't had to really worry about quarterback recruiter. But the fact that we're looking at 3 QBs this cycle, I mean, I don't know. I don't think we get benefit. Like, I don't think tier 2 magnetic personality, increased starting interest from QBs. I think you need that. Like, we would have needed that going into the first little spot. I don't think if I unlock that, we're going to get, any noticeable boost going from preseason to week 1. I don't think. But also, I mean, again, transfer portal has not been very good to us as far as quarterback players. And that tier 3, if something happens with Davis this year, or maybe a deal breaker comes up, or maybe, honestly, he could go to the NFL. I don't think he would. You're definitely going to want that tier 3. So, I think there's definitely value working our way down there. You look at Motivator. Again, we're kind of at a spot where, you just really want to get down to tier 3. And you'd have a minute now, because we're just beginning a season. Tier 3 is not going to be great till the end of the year. So it's a weird spot. I'm going to say right now, let's go linebacker. Let's get tier 3 for linebacker. And then I think once we unlock tier 3 for linebacker, I'm going to bank the rest of the points. And we're going to go get all the way down to tier 3 at passing game at QB just to get that transfer portal, just for the insurance of it. Okay, so for preseason week 1, only one player we got locked out on here on Joe Moore. Not the end of the world. We have Price jump up to first, Ashby first, Boone first, Conklin first, Hickson first, Brownlee first, Yeast first, Shabazz first, Kukwa first, Spain first, Skeggs third for a 4-star. Okay. Pretty good roll. But again, ours going to be pretty self-explanatory. Big dogs are getting 50. 3-star, everyone else, probably 15, 25 at the most. Does Hawaii always play week 0 games? Is that like a tradition? Either way, we're playing pretty much an FCS caliber opponent here in UMass. About to ask them. Now, as you may know, we have a love-hate relationship with Play of the Moments. We have a love-hate relationship with the state of this game, where almost every game's a rain game, affecting our players. I'm almost at a point right now, and I think because obviously anytime we change or tweak settings and difficulty and stuff like that, we should always have a little discussion. There's clearly way too many rain games. I literally saw the EA College Football Direct support say we're working on the rain patch. Would it be cool, because right now you can adjust sliders for rain. Like right now there is a punishment to all attributes when it's raining. I'm thinking just making it all 0 until the patch comes through. Does that make sense? Like, if you're going to just make every game unbearably nerfy to my players, and it's not working as intended, shouldn't I, not make it as hard? Because, that's just basically what it is. The game is incorrectly making it, harder experience, and it's broken and it's not working as intended. So, I feel like it's fair to... You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do that. Put it this way, after this game, because I'm sick and tired of the rain. If you think it's better to keep the challenge in there of all the rain games, then so be it, pound the table. But I think until the patch comes, when the patch comes and you're going to get a reasonable around games, even 50-50 rain to non-rain games, we'll go back and appreciate the addition of the sliders that make it more realistic when it's raining, because you guys obviously aren't going to be as quick, as agile, as nimble. It's going to be tougher to catch the football. But right now, it feels like every game's a rain game. And we got to be able to pick that off. And luckily, hey, there's positive right there. 59 overall team, rain game. Can't catch a relatively easy throw. And with that, we hold them to a field goal attempt. Can we come? Guys, it's 59 overall UMass. Can I get an offensive moment, please? Fellas. All right, we're going to find out real early that I'm not going to be playing the moments much this year again. This is unbelievable. I just got out of a rebuild with Hawaii. That made me hate my life. I do not... This was supposed to be the comfort. I'm back in my element here with Hawaii. We're gonna have some fun players. Our team's not going to sell us out every freaking drive. I don't like the fact that we're trailing against a 59 overall team. But boom, we'll take a little slant cheese right there. 1st and goal. I give it to Dupree. The transfer portal get out of the backfield. And the good guys back on the board. See, give me more offensive moments. I can do work. Let you guys handle this drive. Come on, they're 59 overall. Honestly, I don't hate that. I want to make sure there's no time left on the clock for some shenanigans to happen for UMass. Thurman. Let's go tight end. Show him what you do. Show him what you do. Also going to try to get back to Thurman here. Maybe Reader at the backfield. I mean, honestly, watch Porter top of the screen. As long as that safety doesn't go over it. That's one-on-one. It's a great matchup for us. Okay, safety does go over there. We're able to find the running back. 4th down, timeout, go for it. I love it. Running right here. Gun base. Who is it? Dupree? We're going to lose to UMass. Okay, I'm going to do this right now. Much as I like Dupree, as much as we need to get another running back in the portal and like all that stuff, you can't. I need my athletes out there. Like that's what gives me great joy playing in my Hawaii Dynasty. I got athletes. Dupree's a good running back. He's not the best athlete. When you put the best athlete out here, even when your team don't block, they will find a way to get the extra yardage. Like a country band. Porter. Buddy. Hey, look, the 90 overall guy's cooking a 60-some overall corner finally. Let's go. Another red zone. There we go. I mean, you know what? I'll take the shitty first half for what it was. If our team can pull ahead here in the second half, it'll be a thing of the past. I won't hold it against them. It's a tight window. Oh. This one. How about a little bit of this? How about a little 5 wide? How about a little double slant? Trust the coach here. Nakua in the slot. Let's get him on the board. Start his campaign out here. Boom, 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 boom. Couple steamboats. Come on, Nakua. 21-yarder, 4th and 2. I know what we need. We need to juice up. Why is it Dupree? I want my 96 speed guy out there. All right, C4 special, go. In the rain. God damn it! No, leave me alone! Okay, defense bail us out. We're back. 3rd down. Okay, how about... I'm going to have to figure out the depth chart, man. All respect to Dupree. I probably sold him on some NIL. I do not want him on the field unless Reader's tired. There we go, slant. Dad. What the fuck? Leave me alone! I'm working! Got a new phone. How do I mute it? I'm barely beating UMass, Dad. Barely beating UMass. I gotta lock in here. If he calls me again, freaking old people, leave me alone. Here we go. Just give me the win. Get me out of here with a win. I'm going to fix the rain sliders. It won't be a problem. A win's a win. Let's go, Davis. Just in case anyone's wondering, like, oh my God, what kind of call is that? He said a 2-4 of water was on sale at the grocery store. And if I wanted one. Randomly. No discussion about needing water. Hey, 2-4 water's on sale. Flat of water. You want one? Now, God bless him. He bought me one. He's going to give it to me for free. Awesome dad move. Random dad move. But also, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Clearly, I'm working. You want a flat of water? It's week 0. It's UMass. Love seeing the Michigan transfer Cole Sullivan settle in well in his debut for Hawaii Warriors, getting player of the week defensively. I will say on the recruiting cycle, the fact that this kicker that I've already invested so much in the preseason, I'm still not, like, I'm going to have to hit him with a 50. They, like, get on his just terrible use of scouting resources here, but got to do what you got to do. I would say update everywhere. We are first for everybody outside the kicker. We have Clark, who we weren't even on his interest, and we've only gone 25. Haven't really had the budget yet to go up to 50 to really make a lot of ground. Came out of nowhere on Lou. Skaggs is a work in progress. Illinois will be tough, but, like, I can compete with Illinois. You know, as long as, you know, no one else enters the fray. We got Texas Tech. They could be tough. And then this is one that obviously I'm very worried about. I love it. I'm happy that we're in the top 5. All right, right now, but I do not love the fact that the clearly #1 player I want to get at quarterback is so enamored by LSU this early as well in the cycle. All right, we get another layup here. Home opener, FCS opponent. Honestly, I don't expect I need to hop in at any point. The groupers. Get out of here. Boom, 10-0. 17-0. Boom. I mean, it would have been nice to be playing like this against UMass, who are not that much different than FCS. And again, of course, rain. So I actually also forgot to... I was so lost, and my dad wanted me to buy a flat of water. I forgot to adjust the rain sliders. But a very impressive debut. 50 bomb at home opener. Get the crowd ready and excited for the season to be. Let's go, man. Look at that guy. His hair's all wet. Soaked. All right, so yeah, until things get fixed, we're going to go 0. Everything for precipitation. Now, I would say, I don't know, that the only kind of bummer is, like, I don't know that we have to worry about it because we're playing as Hawaii, but, like, snow games, like, that's something, you know, you might even want to raise these off to 100. But until the rain gets fixed, we've already done 2 seasons of dealing with the rain. All you guys out there that have been playing college football 26 have probably dealt with 75% of your games being in the rain. Till they fix it, I'm good. I'm good with this new feature being disabled until they fix it. Out of every game we have on the schedule this year, rivalry games, this is the one I need to win. I need to. And we don't just need to win. We need to win by 30. Oh, I remember this. I remember this intro. I remember many times walking out with very high expectations and completely falling flat on our face. Upsets. This West Virginia team, if it plays anything like the West Virginia team we just rebuilt, they are in for a hurting from this Hawaii Warriors football program. Oh, what a block. I think that's Belenko. Decleated. Oh, yeah, he's hurt. So we can get him to bite on a screen pass. There's no one on that West Virginia defense. They got the speed of Reader. Ooh. Let's get our blocks. Let's be patient. Hit the turbo. Goal to go. Let's go here with a throw. We got Nakua in the red zone. Got a huge grab already on this drive. We're going to be patient. We're going to fire it in. Max throw power. Max catching. Touchdown. Good guys. Got him. Right bumper, touchdown. Back-to-back sacks. 3rd and 26. Where's Freddie Mitchell when you need him? Getting pressed. Right there. Boom. Go. Go. That's the running back. Reader. Showing he can do it all. No. Jump on it. Come on, man. Wake up, O-line. Our shit pushed in up front. Coach kind of in an all-go mood this drive. I ain't mad at it. The old fuck it and chuck it offense. I was born on the F it and chuck it offense. We got Porter, one-on-one, too much man for West Virginia. All right, we give him a touchdown. I mean, we're rattled right now. We got some fire. Porter, Nakua, Reader of the backfield are feeling good, but the O-line protection has not been great today. 4th and 1 on our own. This was any other opponent and not West Virginia, I'd be like, you know what? Give them the win. Get out the field. This can't be a close win. This needs to be a dominating performance. So we're going to go for it. We're going to be very aggressive all game long. I'm not getting no steamboats, but if this is caught, that is a ridiculous throw by Demarcus Davis. Pressure in his face, literally probably going to get hit as he thrown and still on a rope like 50 yards downfield. That is, you know, you can hit that play more often than not. It'll be tough to stop. Look at that. Smashed by the D tackle. Throws it up exactly where it needs to be. What a ball. That's one of the best throws we've had all series. All right, see if we can get some here. Shot play. So we got 2 timeouts, 9 seconds, 2 plays. Can Nakua win? Can Nakua win? Can he win? No question. What a first half from his Rainbow Warriors passing offense. Sacks aside. I'll just cruise out of here. I do want this to be more about the ass, but at this point, I will show respect. We did eventually win with West Virginia. But at this point, that's what you need. Go on the road. Program more prestigious than us. And that's still, obviously, the West Virginia, against Hawaii's. We know our defense is one of the worst. And they can still only put up 17 points. Embarrassing for West Virginia. Huge statement win for Hawaii. We get Davis definitely got player of the game. I think we checked out with like 5 tutties? 4 tutties? Demarcus Davis, 457 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Run game could be better, more complimentary than anything, but look at that. $162, 2 tutties for Porter, over 100 yards, 2 tutties for Nakua. Reader out the backfield's an absolute weapon. Did our defense do anything? So bad. It's so bad. Literally, like, what do we have? We got tackles. We got 3 TFLs. 3 times we got them to go backwards. Embarrassing. So we're off to a pretty hot 3-0 start. But West Virginia's a tricky opponent. Another tricky opponent here in Utah, who have also started undefeated. Luckily, I think the tiebreaker in what should be a close matchup on paper, Hawaii with the home field advantage. Well, looking at tail of the tape, probably one of the better teams we'll play all season, given the fact that our schedule overall is pretty favorable for the Rainbow Warriors. Let's go. Home field. I'm going to say a win. I'm thinking truly a win. I think our team's turned a corner. And we're going to be dynamic. And our defense, pitching a shutout through the first quarter, is impressive. We're the only team to get a end zone. There we go. 2 tutties. Beautiful. 7. Okay. Lead the second half. 2 straight scores for Utah. Momentum has shifted. Down 10. Down 3. But a really nice drive for Hawaii. We're into Utah territory. We need to finish this off. Give us a chance. Give us a fighting chance. Oh. Tough grab, but that will likely go down as a drop on the score sheet. So here's a big-time play. Reader, Texas route out the backfield. Boom. Give me some steamboats. O-line holds up reasonably well. Good grab. Porter on the slant, top of the screen to pre out the backfield. Just let him do the rest. Hey, smash, ref. Come on, refs. right, first and goal, we're going to go choice route. Porter top of the screen, but I'm probably going to be looking for Zavaleta. Right there. Boom. Touchdown. You know what? If we win this game, I'll get Davis off number 20. I've seen the comments. 20 being a diabolical number for quarterback. Well, I mean, it's what he has. If he can get this win without me having to... I mean, Utah's tough game. We'll get him off number 20. You had to earn to be... Nope. Okay, 20 seconds. Can I salvage this? Come on, fellas. Safe grab. Oh, he dropped it. No, Nakua. Again, it's not going to be fun if I play every game and win every game. But also, come on, let's get like a nice, like, holy shit, we actually beat like a, you know, a respectable program. There we go, it's over. Of course, can't have nice things. 3-0 hot start. Face, and it's not even like if it was on the road, I'd be like, there's the, you know, there's the tiebreaker, the difference maker. No, at home, we still got a ways to go as a program because this needs to be a comfortable win at home. Brutal, fucking brutal. All right, level the coach up. So we're gonna finish the linebacker tree, and again, now everything's gonna shift towards getting the quarterback skill ability unlocked in recruiter. So it's week 5. Would have loved to get a commit by this point to kind of free up some hours, but we're still relatively in a great spot. Stretch for 18 targets is a lot for our limited budget. But, I mean, you know, we're still in a nice spot. We're in a recruiting battle here for Walter Boone with UCLA. They have him in for a visit. So for us, when he's coming in to visit? Week 5. You know, we could bring him in week 6. Just don't have crazy hours. But let's do that. Week 6, we'll bring him and sell him on championship contender. And I'll be able to give him 30 hours there. Okay, well that's good. Everyone else, I mean, first by comfortable. Now, no, I'm not seeing any commits. I'd love to just even get 1 or 2 commits that like we're kind of layups right now, which is a little frustrating. But again, not a good team, not a great team yet. So there's going to be challenges. We're still first place here for Kukwa from Hawaii, bringing him in on a visit against Air Force in a couple weeks. Which would be nice. Bringing Lua in again, Hawaii, so it only costs 10 hours to bring them in on a visit. Very affordable, very reasonable. Still first place for Spain. Probably want to get him in on a visit next. So let's bring him in on a visit. We'll bring him in week 6 as well. Just adds more pressure. We'll sell him on playing time. We got Skaggs on a 50. We are first place there. Already brought him in on a visit. The running back, we're in a great position against Texas Tech. And then Gaskin at quarterback. I mean, let's see. Can we use the hard sell cheese? Can we get an idea what he's looking at hard sell wise? We know he wants conference prestige. Could be that one, which sucks because we have D and pro potential. Could be that one, which would be more manageable for sure. Because we could sell him, at least bring him on a visit on playing style, even though you don't really want to rely on playing style too much. Don't think, I mean, also could be that one, which wouldn't be brutal. Double B's there. We still need more info, but we're at that stage where we're just waiting. I mean, we just got to keep going with 50 and hopefully, you know, top 3. LSU doesn't hit the nitrous and run away with us. Actually, his deal breaker's playing style, so it's got to be one of these two. Dare we just gamble? Because if it's that, I'm never going to win, regardless. So I think it might be worth the hard sell just to hit him with that. Boom. For us, coming out of the bye week, tough loss. Let's bounce back. We played better off our bye week, especially last season. Very winnable game on the road against Nevada. Back in conference play. And I guess, end of the day, that loss against Utah shouldn't really affect us too much within standing of the Mountain West. But road games are weird. Road games almost feels like you throw the overalls out the window. It's almost vibes based of how you perform on the road, but this should not be relatively a close game. Nevada is bottom dwellers in the Mountain West. We are the big dog in the Mountain West, and this year we plan on proving that Hawaii has at least surpassed Boise State as the undisputed top team in this conference. But again, to get to Boise State's level, we got to make the college football playoff. They have set the standard that year they have with Ashton Genty and company, and we need to at least rival that. And this is a great bounce back showing. The bad Nevada team, and you know what? The boys, they came out and played, looking fresh, looking rejuvenated, and looking ready to bounce back. Like a 28 in the fourth, finish strong. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'll say if Davis got 4 touchdowns, we'll do something about that number. And he gave us 5. Oh. Can't even change his jersey number. What? I thought they fixed this last year where you could, like, kind of change some stuff even on real players. Well, he's 20 then. Shout out Brian Dawkins at quarterback. God damn it! Oh, we just, again. We're always going to be screwed there. As soon as LSU enter the race, we're not at a stage of the program where we can get the big quarterback in recruiting. If we're gonna get a big quarterback, a game changer, which we don't even need one. We have Davis, hopefully for another season after this year. It still would have been nice, but I think as a program, we can use the NIL. Shout out Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to get maybe a big quarterback in the portal. But it's just, especially when the big dog is LSU in the race. I mean, hey, whatever. It is what it is. We're not gonna get everybody. Still looking good for the running back. All right, in the case of Spain, we're gonna try. Medium success rate. We don't. I think we're gonna lose them. Looking at the overview right now, we've fallen to 3rd. It's a lot of ground. I think we can compete with Tulane, but like North Carolina's starting to run with it. We brought him in on an early visit. He comes in this week. I guess we could wait and see what the visit this week can do. We'll send a full 50 there. And then I think if not, I think we got to try to hard sell him. Or not hard sell him, sorry, but like sway him on something different. And utilize going maybe sway, DM the player, you know what I'm saying? Or sway, soft sell, somewhere that comes. I've had people reach out to me on Twitter saying that, like, send the house isn't necessarily the best course like it was in 25. And I got to maybe get out of my old ways and the old habits from last year's game. But we'll see what happens after this visit. But, it's a big one. Another one we're going to highlight is Walter Boone. Got a recruiting battle. We'll go up to 50 hours. Would love to at least have a chance for him not to commit till our week 6 visit. I think that should be the minimum in a recruiting battle. I'll feature that I think almost unanimously everyone can agree should be overhauled and should be maybe presented a little bit differently. But like if we're in a recruiting battle, that should be locked in. Like I should have the opportunity to get him that week 6 visit. Because that's the only thing I can do differently. We need a big win. Got a lot of visits coming in. Rivalry game. Let's do it. Battle for the Cooter. Won it last year. I believe I lost it year 1. Or the inverse. We either won it year 1 and lost it year 2. Either way, Air Force, bit annoying. Not a particularly great program. But keeps things close. Maybe it's the rivalry boost. But this game is at home. We have got to handle business. Come on, quickly. Handle this business. Let's get the recruiting going. Come on. Okay, let's get some points here. Push the goal. Get the run game going. I think we're just gonna keep batter them over the head with big throws. Now it's where we kind of grind away this 4th quarter. Get the victory. Got the recruits in. Show them that you win rivalries. You win the Cooter when you're a Hawaii Rainbow Warrior. Look at that, Nakua. We'll go read option here. At the running back. Oh my God, he got smashed. Holy shit. What a hit. But that likely will be the dagger in this one as Hawaii wins the Cooter. Gets our first rivalry win of the year. Hopefully we get a couple commits. And that loss against Utah is a thing of the past. Let's go, Nakua. Hell of a game. Let's keep your luck. Come on, baby. Come on. Some guys pick me. Pick me! Yes! Yes, we won! We beat UCLA in the... That is our first recruit battle. In anything. Any rebuild, any content. We finally win one. Walter Boone had to hit him with 50 hours. Got the perfect role of like the visit lining up for the first time. Let's go. Get a player of the week performance from Nakua. Deserved. What a game. I think it's a case-by-case basis with these hours. Like, if anyone else is bringing it for visits, see if we can jump ahead. We have Childers, the Gem Corner. We have Week 9, Week 10. We can bring him into a visit Week 8 against Colorado State. We could sell him on B+, not the end of the world. We'll say entering the quarterback race is UCLA, kind of coming out anywhere as Shabazz. So these big programs showing interest. I think we might need to try to lock this one up. So we'll up his time from 15 to 25. And as we get more hours, he'll probably be the player we need to start to prioritize a little bit from the 3 stars. We're looking great for Kukwa. Hopefully we get that this week because that'll free up 50 hours. We're still looking real good for Lou, who should commit. Spain. Again, if we can get that to commit and avoid a recruiting battle, that would be huge. Skaggs. I mean, I got nothing else. Honestly, at this point, I think we have to, like, there's no way. We're not winning that. I don't, like, we can't hard sell. We could try swaying. I don't know. That's, I think we got to cut our losses on that one because those 50 hours can be spent elsewhere. We're on the running back as well. Really need to bring him in. He's going to commit before I can bring him in for a visit. Can I hard sell him? CC, you know. I mean, we could try. Like, let's sway him. What would be our best possible pitch? Campus Life, A+ is our only A+. So is there anything that can give us campus lifestyle and, like, championship contender? Ooh, okay. Still, again, the one thing that okay, so, like, our best possible pitch would be that. A+, B-, C+. So let's hit him with a sway. Maybe we could soft sell him on his top pitch. It's not brutal, but I don't know. And we'll bring Shabazz in on a visit and knock him up to 35. Well, let's see. Get another bye week. Week 7. Let's see. Can we win the running back away from Texas Tech? We already beat UCLA. We're in a battle. Okay. Shit, we're ranked. Yes, 22. Let's go. I think we screwed the pooch on visit. I think if I offered him a visit last week, we'd be able to get that in. There's just no way. I have nothing else I can add to gain that ground, and I think we need those 50 points. So we're gonna cut our losses here. Damn. And there's another one we're getting screwed on. Spain. How can I make? Oh, hard sell. That's like a perfect hard sell. What am I doing? Boom. All A+. Hit you with that. Okay, come on. That could help. Now, as far as visits, this is our last game right now on the schedule that we have people coming for visits. Again, in hindsight, there's our first kind of botch on the recruiting cycle. I could have scheduled a running back to come this week. Damn. It's annoying, but we're ranked. Let's not be down the dumps. But because we are ranked, I can't forget what I promised year 1. No matter how tough things got, I said we're playing the moments. I suck on defense. We deal with it. We've been kind of cheesing a little bit. Big, meaningful game. First ranked. Let's see if the team's real. Let's see if we're legit as a whole. We're back to playing the moments, playing offense and defense. Oh, boy. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, like, games that, like, there's just no reason we should. Like, Utah, for example. Utah, that should probably be, like, a moments. This game here, Colorado State, they're not bad. Should be a most. But, like, the other ones, we're playing, like, sub 65 overall teams. Like, maybe not. Let Sim decide if we're going to win or not. You know what I'm saying? But big matchups, rivalry games, we got to earn it. So we get a third down, 3rd and inches. Let's give this... let's run this one inside. We got Dupree in the backfield. Number 20 quarterback. Love it. He's owning it. He's making it his own. Great blocking by the O-line. There we go. Red zone. clock going here a little bit. I mean, it is a home game. Expectations. Hawaii ranked for the first time in gotta be at least a decade plus. We do not want to look at this. Look at the crowd, man. It's packed. You want to keep the hype going. I don't love some of these play calls here. Let's go back. Let's get ooh. A little Texas here to Reader. Look at how offside that guy is. Free play. I'll take it. Holy. What? He wants to join us. That's how offside he was. Cameron Keys. Check his locker for some keys. Playing like that, guy's out of his mind. Touchdown, good guys. 2 touchdowns, good guys. 3 touchdowns, good guys. Let's go. Third and 6. Oh, I want that tight end. Okay, we'll do it ourselves. Oh, that's a terrible block. Nakua. We're still running. All right, we're coming in on 3rd and 8. Dominating first half, but you don't want to let up. You can never score too much. Got him. Oh, beautiful to the tight end. Two-minute drill. Sure, I'll come in again. Throw some bombs. No safety. Kane has like 96 speed. That could work. Double cross. That will work. Make sure this is the final drive. We'll go to the freshman tight end. Beautiful touchdown again. This offense, this passing game can do no wrong. We can probably just see this one out at this point. Ain't no moments left. Get our backups in. Let them get some reps. Limit the wear and tear. I love seeing that. That restores my faith that maybe play the moments. It's not going to be terrible this time. What a game. 48-6 for the ranked. I mean, probably not going to improve our rank too much. But, like, we could get out of the 20s. We could get into the teens. And for me, I love the fact Davis last year, 40-some touchdowns, basically got no national recognition. It's only motivated him, like, I'm going to break all those numbers again. The best quarterback Hawaii's had since Colt Brennan. No respect, I'm going to pull some Hawaii nuts. You got Tommy Chang. He threw a lot of picks. Best since then was what? Cole McDonald? Brian Moniz? No. Davis is the guy. Look at those pulls. You got any better Hawaii QB pulls? Let me know. Cole McDonald? What? All right, let's go. This has got to be another just big week. I'm expecting probably 3 to 4 recruits to sign. Which will help. Boom, what do we got? Boom. 4-star loot from Hawaii. I love that. Don't necessarily need wide receivers. Need to get the big recruits in Hawaii, regardless of position. Not usually a whole lot of 4-stars. I think there was 5 this year, and only 3 of them we could go after. 2 of them had, unfortunately, deal breakers, but we're going to continue to dominate. Anytime there's talent coming out of Hawaii, we got to get them. So we get Lou, we get Kuka, the 2 4-stars. Let's go. Let's freaking go, man. Huge gets. We get Shabazz at quarterback. Saw UCLA sneaking in. We got a QB on the roster. We got Timms at linebacker. Gem 3-star. That one stinks. Shout out Davis, offensive player of the week. Surprised he doesn't get that more often, to be honest with you. That is not a uncommon stat line for him. So I'd say the big win with our recruiting board right now as we enter kind of the last stage of this initial kind of crop is like we got, the hard work's done. We got a couple 4-stars. Lost a couple, but wins are wins. But now we're at a perfect spot where I can send the house to absolutely everybody. So I'm expecting over the next week or two this to slowly clean up, and then we can get into the second wave. I'd like, we're already, if we can get all these guys, 14's a good amount of targets. You always want to leave room for the transfer portal. But I'd like to probably try to walk away with around 20 from high school phase. The challenges are coming up. I mean, that's not a bad Hawaii team. Another rivalry game on the road, undefeated in Mountain West play. This is, I don't want to say it's a trap game. I don't think we're good enough really to consider anyone a trap game. This could be a trap game. Trap game or not, on the road against Wyoming. So I'm going to take notes. Wyoming is certainly on the short list of schools, I think. That could be an interesting rebuild. Not too distant future here in college football 26. Obviously, the Josh Allen connection. I always kind of like the vibe, kind of out here, kind of unique school. But hopefully not unique enough here today. Let's see, third down, 3rd and 13. Like, I'm not saying that overnight I need to be coming. I love the fact we already got points on the board. I need to become a monster at playing defense. But in situations and moments like this where it's like the defense is huge favorites to get out of here, like, can we just, you know, start having some level of consistency in the clear defensive advantageous situation? Like, what is that? What is 11 doing? You get out the field. Oh, we're going back again on 3rd down. 3rd and 10. So they went for it on 4th down. Decided that wasn't a moment worth me playing. And then now we're here at 3rd and 10. We got Jackson, our best pass rusher from a year ago. I don't know. It hurts my brain. Like, Heisman or not, ratings should matter, right? Like, this team kind of sucks. My team's pretty good defensively across the board in the context of the Mountain West Conference. But I just don't know. I don't know. I've never struggled this badly at a single aspect of a football video game. Fourth and inches. Ooh, this might be a win. Hey, they didn't score a touchdown. They might have converted every 3rd and mile. Good job, boys. But as you can see with that is why I despise playing defense. Almost as much as I despise when you play the moments and it's like, hey, we're going to take you to a running clock and let you see the other team's mascot. So we are starting this 1st and 10. Got a double slant. We'll take it, the double slant. 20th ranked team in the nation of Hawaii. Got to get it going. Got Nakua in the slot. Where's Davis? What? Hopefully not serious. Dislocated ankle. Like, that's when you see a guy, his ankle's hanging off the opposite direction in real life. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, now we got the freshman QB here. Well, look at using the mechanics of the game. I love that one. That's one that I gotta get better at. When you're doing off script, you can select a player to kind of break out their route, change it up a little bit, improvise. I love that as a feature. I'm working on it. Work in progress. I'm in the lab, as the kids say. I think we gotta go for this. We got now a whole new level of game right now with Davis with a dislocated ankle. We have got to be hyper aggressive. Like, there's two rules of thinking here. One is like, all right, we just take the points as we get there because points could be at a premium. In my opinion, flip the switch. We got a nice freshman quarterback in Hakeem, 77 overall. He's an athlete. We got to trust that he's going to be able to see this one out. Oh my God, dislocated ankle for the franchise. Like, the best thing going about Hawaii is the 4-star transfer, Demarcus Davis from UCLA. Dislocated ankle. What do we got for Keen? Do we got a cannon? Can he make these throws? Can he make any throw in the playbook That is what we need to see right there. Hakeem, the true freshman, coming off the bench. One of our toughest games all year, rivalry game. Gotta have it. Wyoming gets a touchdown, but we are second half with a great opportunity. Big down. Big distance. 3rd and 8. We're going to lead Nakua. Oh. Didn't lead him enough. Right into the hands of the linebacker. Too freaking easy. But here we go. We're coming in 3rd and 4. Let's go hot blitz bail. Want the linebackers to kind of control the middle of the defense, middle of the field there. Bo, let's go. Get pressure. Someone always open. How is there someone? It's not even like a contested catch. It's like, ah, man. We're going to accept this one. Bad holding penalty. But it's not even just like we're getting beat with jump balls. We're getting beat over deep because they got a lot of speed. It's just, there's always someone open. So, like, is going by coach, is that my problem? There we go. We're going to get route commit here. We're going to focus inside with the linebackers. Is coach suggestions offensively not that great? Is it as bad defensively? There we go! Let's go! Goodwin, 320 pounds! Let's freaking go, man. This team needs to rally. Star quarterback, dislocated ankle. It takes a village. Freshman quarterback comes in, throws a bad pick. Defense gets the first freaking turnover in 3 seasons. In 3 seasons, let's go. Touchdown, Wyoming. We got to score here, man. We got momentum. We got that big mo. I also think now if we could start controlling the clock a little bit, you know, slowing the game down when we're on possession, I think that's going to be huge. Third and 8. Not really in field goal range. Could be 4-down territory. I'm going to send Porter deep. Oh, won't even let me. Freshman quarterback doesn't have that kind of command. All right, we got the Texas route. That's where I want to look anyways. Oh, beautiful. First down. Great drive. Red zone. 4th quarter. 3rd and 5. Let's go mesh dig, perhaps. Should have Porter. Yep, doing one of the mesh tight end there. Thurman as well. Could always tuck it around with the quarterback. We got a real athlete on our hands. But sometimes you just gotta let Porter go up and make plays. 4th and 2. I think we go for it. Field goal would be nice here, but I'm a little worried about the stadium pulse. We don't have a reliable kicker. Don't have a battle test kick. Fuck. There we go. Oh, defense. Thank you very much. Now, I think we should try it. Just open up the playbook a little bit. Find what plays Hakeem can operate with. Doesn't have the same arm talent, obviously. Davis has 97 throw power. So is he going to be more of like a rhythm thrower or big field goal? Okay, let's try it. 56 yards. This is going to be... I probably got to burn timeout. That sounds okay. It's not as bad. I've seen other memes. Luckily, it's, you know, not a ranked opponent. Or like a ranked top 10 stadium pulse. But there's just no way. If we're gonna do something here, we're gonna throw it. I'm not gonna lie, let's just play defense. You want to attempt a 61-yarder. Yeah, no, we're gonna punt it. Let's see if we get a gong here. What's a college football gong look like? Boom! Oh, what a punt! On the 6, go 94 yards, suck it! What a punt! All right, great field position here. 1st and 10. We'll see if Thurman can get him on the double move. He does. A little bit behind, don't matter. Makes the adjustment. Huge grab. Huge momentum. Stays with Hawaii. Touchdown, okay. Huge drive, let's go win it. Eight-point lead. Just kill this game off. Oh, that guy's fast. Okay. The deep ball if we need it. Oh. Boom. All right. Close this thing out, man. It's over. True freshman quarterback. I mean, the whole island of Hawaii, the Mountain West, just holding their breath for better or for worse. Either you're a fan of the team, look at that for a debut off the bench. Either you're a fan of the team or you're not. You want the downfall. The health status of Davis. This could be bad. This could be not bad. I'm prepared for it to be bad. Dislocated ankle is probably not good. So let's get a little bit of good news here. Let's get some commits. Big rivalry win. See, we get Ashby at D-Tac. Only one? Come on, man. I put too much. Send the houses. So only get one this week. We go up to 19th. First in the Mountain West. But Quincy Porter dominating. What I only threw, I mean, I threw 2 of those, but most, that was at least half that was what he dominated in the sim. And then we get another rival game, UNLV. The question remains: Davis, dislocated ankle, starting quarterback. Fuck. Okay, before we even break down a game, he's the only quarterback on the roster. We're now in like pure emergency quarterback situation. Now, we do have Reese, who was recruited as a gadget quarterback. So he's like, I think 88 throw power. I don't know if we'll be able to see it right here. So we do have an actual legit. Do I have any other gadgets? We do have an emergency quarterback on roster that actually wouldn't be terrible. But still, we are down to one actual quarterback on the roster. Freshman Reggie Hakeem. Accuracies are solid. Good. For a freshman. I guess within the context of being a freshman quarterback. All 80s. Outside of throwing under pressure. 87 short accuracy. So it's a short game he wants to work. He has 90 throw power, which is more than enough to get the job done. He's not necessarily a true overpowered dual threat. But, I think he could steady the ship. Maybe this will cost us in, the truly upper tier games. But I think in games that, still we have a better roster, he should be able to kind of, keep us afloat here this season. All right, every game from now on, there's just now the mystery. We don't have our QB. Can the team rally? I got to play better football. We get a nice little pick on the opening drive here. I can't throw the bullshit picks. I can't, got to play mistake-free. I can't hurt what we do. It's like an easy throw here to Nakua. Boom. Could have been, if that was a better throw, he might have been able to get some good yak there. Take it into the end zone. We got 2nd and 2. 7-1 Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Rivalry matchup here against UNLV. Bo Reader up the middle. That's what we need to see. Hopefully not a lot of defense needs to be played here today. Hillboy. Let's go best elite dev nose tackle. Let's play some good rep. Let's have a good rep here. Hold him to a field goal. Keep him going backwards. For the love of God, no one wide open. Go. That, man. I mean, we got to get out the field here one more time. Like, is nickel? Do you just got to play nickel? Is that the preferred? Like, does anyone know man zone nickel? What is the most... Oh, my God, no pressure. What is the most user-friendly defense? Big stop. 4th and 2. And I've also found out you really, if you hold them to a field goal and you kind of doing something like this when you get your own little dynasty where you're simming, playing the moments, see the field goal out. Because more than enough times, if you see it out, they will kick the field goal. If you go back to sim, they'll second think it and hit you with the, actually, we're going for a touchdown. That's a good stand. I'm playing all right defense here. Now, I don't like coming back on defense. Don't want to be out there too much. Don't love, hey, in the red zone. Oh, big hit. Let's go. And oh my God, he hit him so hard he hurt himself. Roderick Pleasant, our 99 speed top kid in the transfer portal. Hopefully not serious. Hawaii Warriors dropping like flies. Who'd have thought of the year? 7-1. We're ranked. Year 3 of our dynasty rebuild. And the thing that could be our downfall this season. That is insane. Come the fuck on. Is our self-injuries. No, I'm not playing defense again. Give me something on offense. That's another thing, too. When I'm playing this, I'm not doing 3 defenses in a row. They can GFY on that. Don't need to get it all, man. If we can get... Oh, that's a good throw. I love that play, man. When the defense gets spread out, spread them cheeks, we gonna find a way through. I got a mesh. Again, we want to use the short throws. Hakeem, very good short accuracy. Come on, right tackle, just stand in there. 50-yard field goal. No. I'll go. Go for it. What I want is I'm actually going to go... Well, I think Nakua. I like that little gap there between the safety and the corner. A little too much space. Actually, we're just going to get sacked because our fucking offensive line can't do shit against UNLV. UNLV has like a 68 overall defense. My offensive line is like 76, 77. Oh. Can I just say it's broken? Is that like, that'd be my easy out? Defense is broke. There's just no way I'm this bad. Every fucking time there is someone's wide open. Like, literally, the only thing I've played football video games on the internet for fucking 15 years now is like, it's coaching suggestions are sabotaged. Like, there's no fucking way that me running whatever defense I'm running, it's this low percentage of getting stops. It's almost automatic anytime I have to drop into coverage. Like, it hurts my brain. Like, at some point, my team's player ratings can offset the fact that I'm fucking just using a D tackle. It shouldn't sabotage all my linebackers and corners and safeties. I'm making a goddamn play. Fuck! Get the fuck out of this, man. Unbelievable. We got a couple recruits here. Clark, 3-star running back. Childers, 3-star corner. There's some good news. I'm not saying that I'm cheesing, but for this second wave, I think we try to get a couple big dogs here. Like, we got the number 96 edge rusher is still open. Like, it's still going to be incredibly unlikely we can't get. We have another 4-star D tackle here, Duggar. from Arkansas. Like, hey, why not? What's the worst thing that could happen? Actually, I thought I could put the gadget player at quarterback, given the fact that he does have, you know, almost 90 throw power. Not an option. So I'm going to make an official petition that we should be able to add, because if Hakeem gets hurt, I don't know what we're going to do. Also, looking around, we picked up an injury last week. Our top lineman in the interior, Gage Ginther, the transfer from Tennessee, torn labrum, out for 2 weeks. So we are down, you know, pretty bad right now offensively. So now we're on the road against a team, New Mexico Lobos. And, I mean, we're undermanned offensively. So what are we going to get? I have no idea what to expect. I would like to think offensively, maybe some hiccups. Defensively, we know what to expect. Hopefully the offense puts up enough points that the defensively it doesn't really matter a whole lot. But honestly, I'm kind of in the side of from here on out, we have to tailor our offense to ensure that at least when we're on the sticks, it prevents the quarterback from getting hurt. But the issue is, by playing the moments, like we weren't controlling when Demarcus Davis got injured. We inherited that situation. So the same could happen to Hakeem when it's, you know, not my offense out there, and he gets absolutely crushed or something like that. And then we just come in, and for some reason my punter's in at quarterback. So, all that being said, we're walking a fine line. Because at no point, I don't think even if we go on a play, well, we're not going to go on a playoff run, but you know, he's not going to be back. I don't think he'll be back before the bowl game. I don't think there's anything in the coaching tree. I mean, we don't have the points anyways unlocked. That improves injury time, recovery time. So I think we're just kind of stuck with it for the time being. I will say the one kind of positive is we got 2 really solid running backs. So if this ever became absolute emergency scenario, and I think we're at a spot right now that we could probably maybe get 1 more touchdown, and then we'll kind of sim this one out. New Mexico don't want none. But we got the running backs that, if, like, we had to become like a military school, like just get rid of the forward pass and run it all the time. I'm ready to embrace that offense if we have to. But it'd be much cooler if our offensive line stepped up, we protected Hakeem, and we didn't get our players pile-driven into the freaking ground. Let's see if we can get this to Nakua. Ooh, tough grab. Did he get it? He get it! Both feet in! What a snag! Ty Nakua. Already has 70 yards and a touchdown here in the first half. Okay, where credit's due, man. All right, because, you know, I don't want to necessarily downgrade the level of offense we're going up against, because our defense is proven it doesn't matter. We're going up against good offense or bad offense. They're terrible. They're showing up here today, as shown by the fact that I haven't had to hop in once on the defensive side of the ball. 28-0 in the first half. Should be enough to kind of see this one out, get our 8th win of the season. Fourth quarter was an absolute nothing burger. We'll come in on 4th and 7, see if we can get a little, you know, anytime we might be able to come get a defensive stop. A little bit of momentum here would be huge. And there's just, oh, we got it! Turnover on downs. And even though it was still, you know, a completion that we just had to drill Buddy and get him to drop it. But whatever. That's a win. Small victories. We're going to get a Kane, big-time speedster touch pass here. See if we can cheese the speed ability, the level of athleticism advantage that we have over New Mexico. Get this thing in the end. Let's get 1 more touchdown, man. That's Patter's touchdown stats here. I mean, we're messing with RPOs. Slot fades. A couple short routes on the outside. I like that the Porter. I'm not going to lie. Pretty much just got to throw it the Porter. Trust, even if it's covered. Let him make a play. All right. Set that one into Rosie. Take the points. Of course, defense can't pitch the touchdown shutout. But a win's a win. Let's stack them to end the season and get as much momentum as we can. Secure a Mountain West playoff berth with a backup quarterback who's playing fine. Back at home, San Diego State Aztecs, a.k.a. arguably the best helmets in all of college football. Not having a great year. Big field goal kick, 4th and 8. Oh, yeah, hell yeah, I'll come in for a kick. 50-yarder, 10 win. We better be kicking with the 10 win, not into the... Okay, great. Kicking into the 10 win. Oh, yeah. Boom! Fucking the ball went backwards! There we go. Red zone. That's what we need. Unbelievable. That might be the worst kick ever done. Also, don't let the fact, you know, we lose one game, the crowd goes away. Fair weather fans here on the island. The pass took way too long to complete. Go cool on the slant. Had to take advantage of it. Kind of feel like, you know, experimenting with the playbook and all those different things that we were doing. Now that we're under the pressure of a backup quarterback, it's almost just like get whatever plays, get the ball out of his hands quickly are the plays that we need to run. They're running a read option, big TFL there. Bondar, the safety transfer. Love seeing that. We're coming in on a 4th and 3. They say, hey, you want a punt play at the moment? I'm going to go, no, I'm going to go with the only pass play and coach suggestions. Should be a quick mesh, probably Nakua. Would love maybe the big play. Porter, Reader out the backfield. Porter has a step. Boom! We get the deep ball on point. A little bit behind him, able to make the adjustment. Let's go. Whole team goes take 2-a field goal. We're going to go in with a chance to get more points here. Where are we at? Midfield. Not gonna lie, if I can get in field goal range, wouldn't mind trying to make up for that last kick. Great ball. Where are timeouts? Oh, we got no timeouts. We gotta go no huddle. Come on. Oh, great. The rolling clock is gonna be chewed, and I got 0. Love it. Play of the moments. Thanks. How has that been a bug? Going back to like the last 5 Maddens, just. I want the clock chewing there. Don't give me that as a moment. Like, literally, right now, you're costing me 20 seconds that I'm going to throw into this video as me complaining. 3rd down. Oh, what do we got? Mesh spot behind the webcam. No, it's a good play. The tight end. Boom. Good ball. 1st down. Move the sticks. You know what? He's playing good. Let's maybe open the playbook up here a little bit. Let's get a deep pass. We'll go Mills, play action, Y over. Love that. Love the look of this. 2 tight ends. Running back's going to be an option. Definitely going to the running back in space. Look. Oh, let's go! When you got 97 jumping on a running back. Oh, baby. And you're going up against probably like a low 70s corner. Put him on a poster. Ooh, don't jump that. Good grab. I like that play, man. Put that one away. Red zone sits. Another play. Love this one in Madden last year. Probably one of my favorite plays in Madden last year. Boom, money. Man, we got this freshman. He's calm, cool, collected. Doesn't panic. Our defense has just decided that now that our offense is under man, we're going to play out of our minds. Oh, diving, touchdown. Nakua, number 0, Agent 0. Making Big Brother proud up there in the NFL. They're going for it on 4th and 5. I don't want to watch a punt. Hey, come punt. Come punt block. No, thank you. I want key moments. I want defining moments. I want highlights. Turbo. Oh. Good run. Field goal. All right, let's be honest. We can get out of here now. Job done. First 3 quarters. Get the backups in. Pad your stats. Whatever you're gonna want to do. Actually, you know what? I almost want a 40 bomb here. I think if we dominate this game, next game, we might be able to finish with a ranking for the Mountain West Champ, MWC. Oh, huddle. 35-yarder? No. We're going to go with 8 shallow cross. We're going to get this ball. Honestly, I love that play to the running back. I love Porter, especially if they line up in that same defense. Press them at the line. Oh, they backed off. Damn. And then exactly what we can't have. That injury notification was for a different player. And that happened in garbage time. Luckily, we still get that nice little sim tutty. That would have been bad. But that's still another lineman potentially down, but we handle business 38-10 over San Diego State. And it's our, pretty much any game Hakeem plays, he's getting player of the game. So we look at the final game of the regular season. Our goal this year was 10 wins. We could hit that 10-win goal, and that'd be playing with house money, whatever the postseason has to give. We have a rivalry game here. Rivalry games can be weird. We are the home team. If there happens to be a little bit of a random advantage, I think, like, looking in hindsight, I mean, Utah was easily the best team that we played, and that was our, most, even then it was only a 3-point loss. Most frustrating loss without a shadow of a doubt was UNLV. But, I mean, that was also the game that we had the injury in. So, I mean, reflecting back on a regular season, that was handle business here. Is there any way we lose and we're not in the Mountain West Championship? I mean, anyway, maybe. I don't know if there's, like, we fall to 6-2 and then they're all 6-2. Who's the tiebreakers? We beat Wyoming. I'd like to think we'd be ahead of them. My God, man, look at the team ratings. These overalls. Like, Boise State's solid. Like, all the 60s. Like, that's something that probably needs to get patched. I imagine that's probably something to do with, like, the unforgiving transfer portal just destroying these teams. Or is this by design to make the bad teams, the not great teams, kind of be as such? Look at that, though. That's all you need to know. Look at the point differential in the Mountain West. Quick little scouting update. The four stars that we threw on the board late, they're buying into what Hawaii's selling. And don't you tell me for 1 second the battle for Dick is going to be our spoiler. And going to try to sour this terrific bounce back, adversity-filled, down-starting quarterback end of the year. Well, at home. Crowds forgot about the UNLV loss. Look, we got some guys, chick on the surfboard. Yeah. Big third down, absolutely. Okay, here we go. If I don't make this, if I don't get off the field here, 3rd and 19. I'm going to let my 8-year-old. Oh, he's got to do gameplay from now on. I'll be commentary. He'll be gameplay. There we go, fellas. Good job. 3rd down. No, I trust this quarterback. I don't want to keep calling the same old coach suggestions here. Still don't necessarily want to stray away from the easy completion. But we won't just go slants and mesh all the time. So that, bring the blitz. Take advantage of the blitz. Opens up that space. Easy 1st down. Bad time to be aggressive for San Jose State. Team that we should defensively know pretty well. We're running their offense right now. The run and shoot. Oh, that probably is PI. We pushed the shit off that DB. It's just, that physical Mountain West football. The battle for the Dick. You keep the flags in your pocket. Here we go. Reds. We need help. 2nd and 1 on the 16. Again, I will say, I'm gonna try my best to maybe after this episode, just figure out what, like, college football 26 defense for dummies. Is it, man? Like, I'm assuming from what I can tell, zone defense is terrible. I'd like to think, like, my team's probably not strong enough, but I mean strong enough in the context of the Mountain West that, we should be able to run man defense and match up fairly well. But, man, I don't know. Like, here we go. It's 3rd and 2 zone defense. Oh, okay. Figured it out. They're going for it on 4th down. We'll bring a little bit of blitz, DB blitz. Now, they brought a DB blitz, and we absolutely, you know, that's where we went. We targeted and got the 1st down last drive. But they don't have a DB blitz with 99 speed. Oh, and it's just right in front of my guy that makes no effort to try to get in front of the fucking ball. Well done. That went about as expected. Oh, we're back on defense again. They want to see more. They want to see more on 3rd and 5. Midfield. All right, let's go. We got Goodwin. 80-plus rated D-tackle. Monster. Should be able to just get to the QB. Like, I think that's another thing. Be it like what the coverages are broken. Like, how am I not getting blocks, getting off blocks? This is like 80s versus 60s overall player on the line here. I'm not saying I need to be getting free every single time. I have fucking 3 sacks in 3 seasons. Default slide, like, do I need to, like, nerf pass blocking? Like, I don't want to really get in the weeds there. But I know it's almost like that's what needs to happen. Because there's no way a defense, any caliber of defense, would be getting shut down this bad. Let alone the fact that I got all guys that are, like, 75 plus. Great athletics. Like, oh, boom. Okay, we got smack. And what's that going to be? Roughing the pass? Come on, man. Oh, but I mean, that was just pretty much. It's going to be one of those games. I already got the vibe from a play of the moment standpoint. Oh, it's a hold. It's coming back. Then we're just going to get a lot of defense, not a lot of offense. Because it's raining, you know, for whatever reason. Okay, boom. Inside. Boom. Inside. D-line. Let's get nowhere near the quarterback and then double drop a pick. And we'll hold him to a field goal. It's a win. Love to see maybe a play get made there, but a win's a win. And then here we go. It's exactly what I said. We're not going to get any offensive moments. It's going to be all come play defense in the red zone every time. Holding, okay. I mean, these are, you know, they're wins. All out blitz. Is that what, okay, how about cover 2 man? Like, kind of just like simple coverage. Boom. Watch the inside. Goodwin, best pass rusher. Let's get out to the quarterback. Let's intercept. Let's literally, okay, let's actually get no. I don't like, what am I at? 10 reps defensively? I don't think I got off 1 block. 1 for 9. Jackson, here we go. Jackson has 92 power move. Boom, let's see what we got. Oh, yeah, baby. Actually got a little bit of pressure there. Clock is working against San Jose State. And maybe, just maybe, if we can get a stop here, the game is going to take. You know what? Here you go. You can get on offense. Try to help your team out a little bit. Look at this. Boom, sack! Where were you when I got a sack? Let's go, Ramsey. Star Dev pass rusher. Part of our recruiting class a year ago. Come on, game. Give me a chance offensively. I've held them to 2 field goals. Here we go. 3rd down and what? 3rd and 6. Now, in this case, I will take an easy mesh play because I'm going for it 4 down territory. I don't know when I'll get to see the ball offensively again. So it does feel like I'm definitely going to have to score. Ooh. That was very lucky that he was wide open. Credit, I mean, honestly, too, I did not see it. Saw it late for the QB on the run to make that throw. I mean, it helps that he's a dual threat. If he was like a pocket passer, that would have went right into the turf. 3rd and 2. Boom, let's go to Kua. Dropped it. No, that's your whole job is to catch hospital passes. Absolutely not going big field goal. Let's run this one, though. We got the beef up front that should be able to move around San Jose State, wherever we want them to go. And actually what we're going to do is, like, right there is why you don't hold speed burst right away. Give our running back a little bit of time to be patient, pull a little Le'Veon Bell, find the best path forward, hit the hole, move the chains. Now, draw plays a play I actually haven't had a whole lot of success with. I think you need probably, you know, an offensive line that's like all 80s to kind of get those blocks that you're looking for. Boom, Nakua. That's a good ball. Good ball. Threw that with anticipation in the end zone. And with that, it is a Hawaii lead. We're coming back on. Man, a lot of you know what? We're earning it. I'm playing enough offense and defense, and if we can get this dub, I think a 10-2 Hawaii team might get ranked. We'd be in the 20s. Like, am I running fucking like punt block on defense? How is someone almost all like? I'm playing live, so I gotta focus on other things. It legitimately, if I was like, when I come and edit this video, 80% of the time, someone is wide fuck. How am I calling the wrong defense that many of the times? That's what I want to know. Like, statistically, what is the probability that someone would call the type of defense that is going to have someone wide open every single time, as many times as I'm calling it, against the level of competition that I'm playing against? Call the Guinness Book of World Records. All right, we are in 4-down territory here. Field goal doesn't really do us much good. Let's get this to Porter. Just easy first down at the sticks. Now it's just a late read. I mean, it's a pressure thing too, man. Like, I'm thinking, like, when I look at it, if we had time to throw, we'd probably be able to find the wide open guy. But our O-line can't block as well as San Jose State's O-line, I suppose. Boom, like that. At the sticks. First down. Tight end bounces off a dude. Doesn't matter. Goal to go. Reader, punch this one in, buddy. It's all you. Guess we're gonna maybe go for the cheese pass touchdown. Nakua ran this play real well last year. Probably got 3 or 4 touchdowns off this. Well, good block. Appreciate the running back block there, doing the dirty work. 22-19, let's go. Game's on the line, 3 minutes to go. 1st and 10, oh yeah, baby. I mean, keep him out the end zone. We got a chance. Yeah, just wide. Just gets fucking 10 yards of separation on my 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 agility, 99 change of direction. Glad that he can't, cover a route like that probably against us. Like, I wish it wasn't just constant complaining when I play defense. But again, it's how I'm losing. Like, if it was like football plays that you would see happen, I'd go, you know what, we're just getting beat football. It's just the fucking feel like 0 overall defense challenge. It feels like that's what I'm playing every single, like, oh, that instant throw there. Okay, sick, wide open. Where's my linebackers? If that was, again, is it a difficulty thing? Is the hardest difficulties just supposed to make it that hard, that challenging of an experience? Like all Madden. It's like, it's unrealistically hard. The game cheats to make it difficult. Like, it's the only thing that makes sense when you're looking for answers like that. But look, we're playing good run defense. We're going to burn a timeout. We're going to make them kick it. Watch them not give me the moment to try to go win this game. But if we can come in, win this game, 48 seconds, backup quarterback. We got the guys. We have the speed. to get down the field and get into field goal range. It's at home, could make the kick. We have the speed and talent to just straight up, someone's wide open, touchdown, walk off, win. Can we get... Oh, no. Okay, they just have... I mean, that's a first... That got to be a first rounder right there. That guy right there. Brayshawn Littlejohn. Okay! That guy's a beast, dude. Insta-shed blocks. I have guys with 90-plus power move that hasn't been able to get that kind of pressure. It's not looking good, fellas. We might give them the ball back with enough time for them to score. Unbelievable. We had it. Like, this is like one of those things where it's just like, is it ever going to get better? Like, where's the next level of figuring it out in college football 26? Let that better come up. Boom. Easy. Hell yeah. Appreciate that one. Third down. 3rd and 9. Cover the inside. Cover the inside. Oh, yeah. Not biting on that. What happened? How'd they get a score? Wasn't it 4th and 11? 4th and 11? I mean, you want that? I should have, you know, as someone that probably holds the throw too much, down too much power. The loft ball there, the lob was definitely not the play. If I rocket that in there, that's probably his game. Blouses. What about this one? All right, we got 3rd and 10 in overtime. 4 down territory. Definitely not going to be the first team to blink here. And, you know, kick the field goal. Even now, 1st and goal, we ain't blinking. Call me a President of America's, we ain't blinking. Running back. Oh, that's... Oh, Jesus. Slow. That's on me. That was slow to react. We get that out quick. Tutty. I got a slant at the top. Tight end looking pretty juicy. Luckily, didn't matter at all. Didn't do a damn thing. We still finished 1st in the Mountain West. We get to play Wyoming, who we beat. Didn't matter at all. What overtime loss. There we go. Mountain West Championship game is upon us. We are crowded, packed to the tits. All right, I'm going to drive Wyoming, get 7. Let's respond. This season cannot fall completely off the rails. We can salvage it by winning the Mountain West, which helps improve our catalog to get out of this conference and maybe take this program to bigger and better things. I'm not stoned. Not yet, anyways. What the fuck was that, man? All right, come on, Porter. Straight line. Run in a straight line faster than anyone they got. Oh, that safety's deep. Don't matter. We'll try it. Shit. We're blowing this. All right, defense. Couple stands here. Appreciate it. Now it's on us. 96 yards to go. Get fucking smashed, man. Oh, my God. Can I just force wins? Can I tell the story and just force wins? But guys, actually, Hawaii this year figured it out. Oh, my God. I mean, we are playing with a backup quarterback. How many small programs when you have clearly a star quarterback? You know, where would Boise State have been? They just like, oh, Ashton Genty's done for the year. You know what I'm saying? Like, the wheels, they might have been all right, but you lose that juice, use that little bit of venom that gives that team the spark to go. And I mean, that's where we're at. We got a true freshman quarterback trying to figure it out. I mean, again, like, that, it's going to be boring gameplay, but the only way for Akeem to go with his stats, he is a, without a doubt, overwhelmingly short accuracy thrower. So that is his strength, and if we want to appeal to said strength, the defense is playing other minds. They're giving us a chance to figure it out. Down 16-0 in the first half. Come on. Just run the ball. Only run the ball. Great blocking. Outstanding job, fellas. Glad all that NIL money is making my pay, like half my linemen came from the SEC. They're showing it against Wyoming. Oh, there we go, actually. Let's just shit talk him. Incognito. Richie Incognito's son. He's calling that guy some slurs and then pancaking him down to hell. Fuck, man. Go for it. What do we got to lose? Only dream of a time that I can pressure the other team's quarterback like that. Fuck, man, I'm getting steamboats. Next time I get a pass rush, I want to see how many steamboats the other quarterback gets on average. Because I get one. Come on, you're one-on-one with a safety. There we go. Thank you. Cheese, don't care. We're losing 16-0 in the first half at home. Here we go. Defense, thank you. Just gotta ban the run game, I guess. Like, we're just not a single edge is getting set. No one's like, second level is just their team versus my running back. I mean, we're not running, it's a run and shoot, you know? I guess we're just doing lots of shooting. Running the Peter North offense. Nothing but shoots. Just shooting. Non-stop. If you're old enough to get that joke, you'll find that funny. Oh, let's go, Akeem! Out of bounds, no hits. Come on, Nakua. Or get it to Kane. Got plenty of speed. Look at that. Look at that. 84, Kane. He just wants to block for his teammates. He wants to be a good teammate. Defense, stop again. We win this game as much as I've shit-talked my defense, probably more than any defense in any rebuild I've ever done. We're in this game. We are in this opportunity because of the defense. Got my kid this, he didn't want it. I was like, hey, you want this? When was the last time you had an orange pop? I'm not a big pop guy. I'm not, you know, holier than thou. Fucking, I drink energy drinks every morning. I have the kidney stones to prove it. Now I'm on the sugar-free tip. But an orange crush, huh? Is that what we need? All right, star running back. Hurt. Awesome. Keep piling up the bodies here. Orange Crush. It's one of my nicknames in football because I had orange gear. Orange cutters and orange Nike cleats. So my team was the Philadelphia Eagle colors. Stood out like a sore thumb. Oh, beautiful. 12-yard sack. 3 sacks to none. Reader has bruised ribs. I mean, we have a great 1-2 punch. Dupree can come in. We're not running the football much anyway. Yeah. I hope the portal's very giving because I want to retool this entire offensive line. I'm going to retool as much of the defense as I possibly can. And it's going to be a big portal, hopefully. I feel like as a program, we're at a spot where, you know, we can recruit a little bit better. We got the money. We got the success. Reader back in the game. Let's go. First down. And then Manny Incognito. No. He talked too much shit during the scrubs. He was talking about someone's torta. Let's go. Big field goal. Okay. 51-yarder. On 4th and 19. Boom! Running into the kicker. Let's go, kicker. He was talking about his torta. I really hope that's not offensive. I saw it on X. Thought it was funny. If it is offensive, then I plead ignorance. I'm Canadian. Under my news, it's a beautiful Latina woman, which may or may not have been my favorite category on the you know what's as a young man. Tortas. Oh, what? Keep going, dude. Why'd you stop? I mean, we're in a great spot here. Great spot to get a lead. How big of a lead will determine right now. Let's go, Kane. Primary option. Give him time. Give him time. Good job, O-line. Gives us time to make that throw. Make that grab. Goal to go. Credit where credit's due, man. This Wyoming defensive line. They make me itchy. You know? Don't like it. No, that's fucking so fucking stupid. Why are you throwing that? You know what? New rule. Don't run plays I've never run before in the red zone. New rule. Not bad, though. The first time I got to play defense is in the 4th quarter, and it's a 3rd and 11. But new rule. New rule, C4. Come on, buddy. You can figure it out. This is your job. No first-time plays in gotta-have-it bowl games in the red zone. Defense holds them to a field goal. We're coming in 3rd down and 7. Down 5. Let me go to Kua. Look at that, dude. Beast. Touchdown, good guys. 3rd down again. Defense. They know. Hey, guys, get in the huddle. If we have to let him come play defense, we are screwed. Let's do our job, get off the field. And then, at worst, let him screw him on offense. Let him throw some picks. Fourth and 10, we got a 53-yarder this time. Run into my kicker. I dare you. That's good. All right, third down. 8, midfield. Come on. Yes! What are they going to do? Punt it? They went for it? We got it. They missed it. They missed the field goal. Let's go. See this game. They got timeouts. We got to get a first down. There we go, boys. Mountain West champs. Yeah! Might not be all the way over. We got 3rd and 9. We're going to have to throw this one. I think Nakua slant should be able to end this one. Come on, he's on a linebacker. Boom, over. Go, fellas. We did it. Year 3, and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors are Mountain West champions. And the future of this program, we're gonna pose that question for you guys to answer in the comments. Should it take multiple years of Mountain West? Or do we simply look at the fact of our team rating compared to the other teams in the Mountain West? And then just, Pac-12 wants to get going again. I don't know. I'm truly undecided. May need you guys to help me decide. But what I do know is with a backup quarterback, this season could have went completely off the rails. These guys rallied. These guys competed. The defense in the biggest game all year played their best game all year. Backup quarterback did the damn thing. And we're 10-3, Mountain West champs. Last season, we lost the Mountain West Championship, won the Gronk Bowl. This year, it's just, let's surpass it. Win the Mountain West Championship, finish with a bowl win, and then the rest will be to be determined. I will say one thing I've been pondering is that if we are going to move to the next level, now that I can, when you hire coaches, I don't know why when you hire coaches, it won't let you, look at their tree. We have Carl Lemur, who he did recently sign as a DC. I love, what he got going as motivator, right? Working on it. He's a work in progress on the recruiter, barely, just starting. But I'm seeing, this OC, what are you bringing to it? I don't need to necessarily double up on motivator. You know what I'm saying? We're getting obviously some good XP, but I want to see maybe there's some high level OCDCs available that we can see if we can take our coachability tree to the next level. Like that, raising up the program tradition. Hell yeah. Shout out Bryce Kane, player of the week, player of the Mountain West Championship. Gross, yuck, no, delete. I'm never going to complain about a winnable bowl game. We got stacked bowl game wins. Famous Idaho Potato Bowl against Utah State. We're just really running the gauntlet of Mountain West opponents. Again, if the argument to be made is We kind of surpassed Boise State. Maybe never reached the levels that they did in the Mountain West. But as a team, we are a powerhouse. And we're going to beat Wyoming, which we did. And I was like, oh, now you're going to beat the second best team in Utah State, potentially. Well, the ratings, are you kidding me? I mean, it could be time. Argument could be made. I wonder, though, like, is everything working? Like, if you make the Pac-12 a thing again, like, are you know, like, I could just see, like, oh, yeah, if you go to the Pac-12 C4, you can't make the college football play. Just something stupid like that. You know what I'm saying? If anyone has experience in doing that, because I'm going to pause the video at that point. Like, when you can choose conference and stuff, that's where I'm going to end this one. If anyone's done that and has some pros and cons, trial and errored it, please let me know. There's no reward, second place. All right, first team All-Americans in the Mountain West. We got Reeder, Nakua, Porter, Draft. Defensively, Bryan, Pleasant, and Bodnar. Shout out to y'all. Now, the coaching carousel I've seen, this is just, I think, in particular shit roll that I want to highlight. I have seen better head coach offers than I was seeing in College Football 25. But I would say generally, you know, that is incredibly disrespectful as my only two offers in the first stage. But context is everything, like in terms of all openings. Like, I'll be honest, probably should be getting Houston. Could really be getting any of these head coaching jobs, but it's not like there's a whole lot of head coach openings. All right, Idaho Potato Bowl, it's snowing. Hawaii is playing in the snow. Wow. Okay. Again, American geography. I'd assume it would snow in Idaho. But also, gun to my head, if you ask me, does it snow in Idaho? I'd go, maybe not. So how is our team going to handle the elements? Oh my God, I guess, you know, old man, white team, white field. That's awesome, sick. Love the how obvious. Not, I have to squint the ever living eyes. Jeez, it's so bright. Hey, Utah State, there's definitely snow in Utah, right? They got like mountains. People go skiing there. So advantage them. Advantage they got the white jerseys. Oh, Davis is back! Yes! Let's go! Hell yeah, baby. Finish the season strong. He's Torta. Got him healed up in time to come play in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Tough grab, Porter. I mean, he's used to commit Ohio State. Just punch this one in, man. We got the best running back in the Mountain West. Let's show him why. I guess at least we're making Utah State use their timeouts here. Coach just keeps dialing up mesh. Okay. I mean, hey, I don't hate trying to pad Davis's stats here a little bit. Missed a bunch of time. Go to the running back, Bo. Easy does it. Should be able to get this score into we'll come back in on third down again. Let's keep piling on. Let's get 28. Put this game out of reach. Maybe even give Hakeem. Oh no. Defense playing well, man. Start the second half. They're like, hey, here you go, C4. Goal to go. Finish her off for us, bud. Let's go. Running back out the backfield. Let's get a nice, like, 5-touchdown Davis performance, and then we'll consider pulling him. Got a bow. Give it in the snow. Let's go. This is why we might need, like, what is this? This is the second best team. This is a team that won 8 games in this conference. Now, our team's prone for, like, incredible, disappointing losses against dog shit teams. But, like, to a man. You know, come on. Oh, no, not George Mustard. Not George Mustard. 3rd inches. With Puka's brother on a slant cheese and just run it up. This is just a statement. This is our advertising to other conferences. Like, you want to buy in right now. We're not quite penny stocks. We're better than that. But the rocket's about to hit, and you're going to want a piece. After that, it wasn't a pick of what Hawaii is going to be able to bring to your conference. Supposedly, we just ran through the best team in the Mountain West. We're running through the second best team in the Mountain West, uncompetitive in their element. In a snow game, Hawaii has dropped 50 points, and maybe more. Go for it. Run it up. Run it out. Whatever. We'll do the Admiral thing here. So there's Idaho Potato Bowl celebration. Are we eating potatoes? Very good to have Davis back, though. Just shows, if he's here the whole year. Do we lose? Do we lose at UNLV? Do we finish with a ranking? He's a special player, man. It's impossible to be better, I think, than Colt Brennan, but there's an argument to be made when all is said and done, assuming he comes back for one more year. He could be the second greatest quarterback in Hawaii Warriors history. Speaking of, we now have the Mountain West Conference career passing touchdowns record. Because I think when Colt Brennan was there, they were at the Big East. Wow. Congrats. That's sick. Are you kidding me? That was the only time I could have fired my coaches. God damn it. Oh, we leveled up the coach. We have 16 points. We're going to work our way down because Davis hopefully returns for one more year. But if not, or whenever it comes time to replace him, we're probably going to want Portal King for quarterbacks. Not bad. We go up half star. I would love to get 3. But 2.5. Everything's going to go up. We raised the conference level prestige. See, the Pac-12 is worse than the Mountain. Like, there's just in terms of conversation I get trying to bring back the Pac-12. And if we went, obviously, we'd kind of realign the conferences a little bit. But, on paper, we'd be downgrading in a ways. So it's just like, well, do we look... Do you look at ACC? Do you look at Big 10, Big 12? Jesus, even the American's better. So, again, just more... food for thought there. Shout out to the Georgia Bulldogs for winning the national championship. Looking around, man, Toledo made the college football playoff. That gives us hope. Now for our team statistically, Davis, 2,700 yards, 30 touchdowns, 4 picks, missed 6 games. Hakeem stepping in, 19 touchdowns, 8 picks. One would assume Davis plays the full season. Just doing simple math. 40, we'd probably be flirting with 50. You know what I'm saying? So, no deal breakers. I don't think at 85 he'd want to declare for the NFL, but we'll see. Run game, Reader, kind of a 1-2 punch here with Dupree. Not too shabby for a team that does pass the ball as much as we do. Receiving, we got 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns for Quincy Porter. Now, I don't love that. What do you mean playing time? You are our wide receiver 1. We force feed you the ball. Love seeing Ty Nakua there. 70 catches, lead the team in receptions. Goes over 1,000 yards as well with 14 touchdowns. 9 and 11 for Kane, who also has a playing time deal breaker. Makes no sense. So hopefully, it shows deal breaker, but when it comes time, it will be not a problem. Defensively, 100 tackles for Bodnar, who we got in the portal. Just the disgusting. I am happy that Ty Best, our elite D tackle, kind of popped off here a little bit. Not having it as a deal breaker for conference prestige, but it's just I have no idea. This is is it my team? On top, at the end of the day, take a step back. There's still a lot of sim happening, right? And these are, if I'm doing a Hawaii rebuild, this would be a huge red flag. Why are my sacks so low? Interceptions, love seeing that from the senior Brian. He should get drafted. 6 picks. Let's go. Please be realistic, okay? Don't have me have any of the broken, stuff that's gonna get patched. See, that there I can deal with. Porter, no chance, cashing out, going to the show. Kane, potentially going to the show. Okay, let's see. In terms of guts to habits, I like Con. Okay, we got Oscar Reese, Gadget, our top Gadget player. Keep him. Mendez, pass rusher. Dang. Conrad, like him, D-tackle. Nice. I mean, we'll try King just because he's a 7th round pick. So we got 5 left. I guess we'll go with the freshman here. Keogh. No chance. I do like kind of keeping numbers here. I mean, we can offer everybody. Success. Don't have great tight end depth. Okay, before I even mess up. Best is the big one. But of everybody, he is the #1 player we need to keep. Elite Dev, our first Elite Dev. Kind of a bullshit reason if he is leaving. Let's go, my man. My man. I love to see it. We just got our last chance here. Sure, keep some depth. Well, let's go, Best. That's our dude right there. That's my user right there. Oh, we sent some dudes to the league. Now, Rod Pleasant. Yo, transfer portal 1 and done. Cash in a 1st round pick. We might be able to get talent developer sooner than later. You gotta get the 2 1st round pick threshold there. That would be very, very fun. Porter goes in the 2nd round. The Bailey should have been a 1st rounder. Brian, coming off a 6 interception season, goes in the 5th. Sanks goes in the 5th. Kane goes in the 6th. And Belenko goes in the 6th. Now, you know, we're going to ignore the fact that none of these guys are homegrown. They're all transfer portal gets because, you know, our NIL money's worth the exact same as anybody else's. We're at an interesting point with our recruiting board. Before we even look at the portal, we still have 4 stars. I'd say 2 of which, in the form of running backs, I feel pretty good. But here's I haven't looked. I always like to keep this, reaction recorded the first time. You never know where you're getting in the portal. I'm coming off a West Virginia rebuild where literally 1 year in the portal, I had like 3, I think it was 4 guys. 1 3, maybe 2 3s and 2 4s. And then everyone else was 2-star. Like the worst transfer portal you've ever seen. Something that looked like last year's transfer portal. We were very fortunate. Some interesting roles here with Hawaii. Let's see. Come on, just rip the Band-Aid off. 3s. Do we get any 4s? Now, okay, we're not going to get too far ahead of ourselves. That's a lot of heartbreak right there on that board. But there's no way we got any 5s. That'd be so sick. Okay. All right. Just call Dwayne. Tell him, back that Brinks truck up. So take a look at the transfer portal. I'll save the best for last. The top side's pretty good. But it's not all about going and shooting for the stars because we've kind of done that, and sometimes you get burned, especially if you go all 50 hours on guys that you realistically are never going to have a chance from. You're not going to be able to adequately fill out your roster from the transfer portal. Now, I do think as a whole, our Hawaii roster is relatively healthy going to this portal. Like, there's some years we just have to get numbers to deal with our roster turnover. It's not in a terrible spot. So our transfer portal board, I would love to be 35 out of 35 still, but with our 750 hours, which is not brutal, but it's also not spectacular, we have the budget. We got to try to ball on a budget. So take a look at our players here. It's a good mix of 3 and 4 stars. I like to prioritize, and the tiebreaker would be freshmen just because we get a little bit more years there, as well as show a lot of interest. You want to buy into the Hawaii program, so a lot of players that we are their #1 school entering the portal. Monty Gossett, North Texas. He was a player we lost a recruiting battle on to North Texas back in year 2. He was a 3-star gem corner, very fast, has A+ playing time for our team. So it'd be cool. Kind of a full circle moment. I remember losing my mind. I think that was a classic. I gave you 50 hours out of 50 hours. I got no more to give you here on this recruiting battle. Wasn't enough to satisfy him and his agents. Look who's crawling back. We have Everett, a 3-star freshman pass rusher. We're his #1 school. I got 2 centers here. I don't even need a center, but the fact that they're both showing first interest in our, that's depth. We will absolutely add that depth. We're no worry of having and going over like the max roster limit, but I think the hours are going to reflect, if we lose out on them, it is what it is. It's more so, hey, you want to come to Hawaii? I'll listen and hear out to anybody that wants to join our team. Plus, you got A+ playing time on both of them. On the offensive line, kind of the same story. I got the 2 freshman tackles here. Duggins, we're second place on. We're first for Apple. I'm going to throw 25. We don't necessarily need a lot of TLC on the offensive line. We have a lot of depth, but anybody that wants to come help the cause, so be it. Like, we got Stree here. First place, sure, we'll try it. I got Gunn at tight end. Again, don't really need tight end, but he's B playing time. 6'6", vertical threat, so I'm just going to go on the assumption that he has some good speed and good athleticism. We can always use that. We have our 2 holdovers from our recruiting cycle in Berline and Duggar, so I'm going to bring them both in on top of giving them 25 hours for visits in week number 1, and hopefully we can get these ones across the line. We got B playing time, D+ playing time on Berline there, so it's not, you know, the end of the world if he doesn't commit. But we want to clear the board. We have Davidson at running back. He is the number 7 player in the portal. Number 1 running back. We're his number 1 team. This is probably the one guy where it's like, should I just say screw it and give him like the hours? Like I think 35 is like a fair starting point. But you know, where's number? You know, for a top 10 player in the portal, sophomore, so he'd be like a 2-year, maybe even potentially a 1 and done, depending on what the rating is. He was probably the toughest player to not give 50. But we have Delhomme, Messiah Delhomme. Now, this is a little bit cheese because I recruited him. I got him in the portal in my West Virginia rebuild. He was very good. We need strong safety depth, so we're his number 2 school. We have to throw in 50 to try to make that competitive. We have a speed rusher, but weird kind of niche size at 6'4", 214, Booker Pickett. You know, we're 3rd. Some big schools in on him, but we'll try. Again, kind of pissing in the wind a little bit. It's probably going to be difficult, but we'll see. Dom Hogue, the number 2 running back. Just outside the top 10. He's a freshman, so you get more years than you do Davidson, so I kind of have that as the deciding factor there. We have Kennedy at quarterback, a 4-star sophomore. Arizona State's, I mean, I feel like the school's ahead of us as well. Not overly difficult, but we have to go 50 because I think he's going to likely select his top 3 sooner than later, and we're further down that list than I would like. We have Huma, Bob Huma. The 6'4", 265 freshman 4-star pass rusher. Now, again, trying to get in a fight here with LSU. It's going to be difficult, but we're his number 2. Maybe they're not going to show the same TLC. We'll try our best. The big dog, however, is DJ Pickett. It'd be a 1 and done. We're 2nd place behind Colorado. I think we already have a pipeline advantage over there. DJ Pickett's one of, when you load up College Football 26, you can make the argument he is the best freshman corner in the game. Former 5-star recruit. He absolutely, especially given the state of our defense and how our defense has struggled, game changer that we need in the secondary. He's the number 1 player. If I could get him and honestly miss out on like 5, 6 other kind of good depth guys, I would make that trade every day of the week. Ooh. Unlock Master Motivator. It costs 15 points to unlock. We're at 10. But now we're going to, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say these are S-tier abilities. But wear and tear certainly helps. Less, you know, the transfers. I don't think we've been too hard done by, relatively speaking, by players leaving our team via the portal. But you never know. Like, that's always something that could be nice, especially if we get worried. I think that'd be something that if we have bank points and you're just looking at our deal breakers late in season, postseason, even just before the portal, it's not looking great. Bank those points and then cash in the 12 at the position that you're kind of worried about for the less likely to transfer. Could be clutch. Obviously, tier 3, everybody eats. Increased XP gains for all these players. Again, you know, that helps get development in regular season. One thing I don't know, I mean, probably someone might have broken it down. Like, does everybody eats affect the training camp XP gained? Like, I always just interpreted and assumed that the increase all XP gains, which is like every time that player earned XP, like that it mean if you're saying it as it is, like it should any time any XP is gained. Therefore, training camp is where XP is gained. But if it's only just regular season, like most of the XP is gained during the training camp, so like it's probably not going to be that valuable. Anyways, we have it unlocked. All right, so second wave of the portal. We didn't get punished by like not going max 50 on everyone. We're still first place. We gained first place on Duggins and on Gunn. We gained a couple spots here on Booker Pickett. We're now the number 1 team for Neil Kennedy. However, like the 2 big ones, top 2 players, we are Still trailing a little bit. We got to do a little bit of work. We have 170 hours. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. Fortunately, on Pickett and Huma, like nothing to go off of to like schedule a visit or anything. So that's very frustrating. Can't hard sell. Damn it. Oh man, we're followed. I mean, again, we're shooting for the stars. We're punching above our weight class, and unfortunately, you know, I do think landing Quincy Porter, our first portal out of Ohio State, former 5-star, that got my hopes a little, you know, unrealistic. I think for the context of like, look, we're gonna lose out on Burline. That's great. I mean, not worried about it. He was kind of a disappointing grade, but damn, board's falling apart here a little bit. All right, here we go. This is gonna be our first kind of figured out where we stand week. We get Dom Hoke, 4-star. I mean, that probably means Pickett. Now with Pickett, only time I could bring him in for a visit was week 4. I'd love to think he'd give us a chance to at least come to a visit. But there's a chance he also got sniped during this round. But we get our 4-star running back. We get both 4-star running backs. So we have 2 top 15 players in the portal coming into the backfield. We'll be able to run the football. We got Duggins, 3-star. Line help, Apple help on the offensive line out of Hawaii. We got Everett, a 3-star freshman transfer. We got Cassette, the gem that got away. But the bad news is there goes the 4-stars. Delhomme, like the running backs were a luxury. I treated them hour-wise as a luxury. They're not the 4-stars we would have liked to lock up. I think one of the Picketts would have been nice. I mean, I got locked out. Top 3, you're still in top 3. I had a visit with you next week. Unreal, dude. Fuck you. We had him week 4 visit lined in. You couldn't give us a chance. So to the final week of the portal, we get the 4-star Neil Kennedy transfer from Idaho. Let's go. That's a win. Any 4-stars we can stack, the better. And then the rest are just likely all going to be depth guys. Well, hopefully we do get great skill caps, great depth trade. We get Jamal Duggar, the 4-star carryover D-tackle from our recruiting class. That's a nice get there. We get some offensive line help. Again, all these guys are sophomore freshman type, so as long as the deal breakers don't smash us too bad, we got some guys that could be long-term contributors for this program. I got a bunch of 3-stars, kind of rounding out depth. Love seeing that. Get another Hawaii recruit. Maybe that's your Hawaii recruit I'm going to bring in. So we ended up missing out on Ogba, Osgood. Had a max 35, so we got 34, 33. We missed out on Slayton at corner and Hodgins at safety. Yep, not the end of the world. Overall, our Hawaii Warriors made some noise with the 31st class, and if we didn't get screwed out a couple guys, we probably would have been top 30. But I'm proud of where we're at. Thank you, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, for the NIL funds. Now, let's see what we got. We'll start with the transfer portal, and we'll go into our recruits. So we got Moses, Impact, Higdon, Impact, Stree, Impact, Gunn, Stardev, tight end, freshman transfer. Love that. We want to see stars. As many as we can get. Not normals. Gassette's normal. We get a Stardev on Marshall Everett, the freshman pass rusher. Impact. Stardev on Duggins at tackle. Now into our 4-stars. Hoke, a top 15 player, elite dev running back. Davidson comes with a star. So maybe we need to take some pressure off our quarterback. Coming off the dislocated ankle, maybe we got to run the football more. We got a stable of studs in our backfield. Now, here's a big one. The quarterback get Impact on Neil Kennedy. I mean, still gonna have good skill caps. We'll need to wait and see. That's not exactly what I was hoping for, but again, it wasn't necessarily. He was just kind of a quarterback that was available versus we needed to get a quarterback, etc., etc., etc. Let's go into our high school recruits. We got Blank, normal. Ajafor, normal. Ashby, Impact. Boone, normal. Ugh, these normal depth traits are not looking great. We got Jabari Clark. He's likely going to be a running back with a star dev. Impact. Our kicker with an impact. We got Price here. Then DB with a star dev. Brownlee with an impact. Mahia, impact. Conklin, normal. Where's our elite? Dion Yeast. Okay, we're into our 2 gem quarterbacks. We had 3 quarterbacks, if you remember way back when on our initial recruiting board. A lofty 4-star that was unlikely, but we found 2 gems One of two gems, the one that did look maybe the least impressive, that 86 throw power, but again, with good skill caps, he has the dev trait that he's certainly be getting a lot of XP, could emerge as a very fun player. And then we have Shabazz, who looked better on paper. He is just an impact dev, but no matter what way you put it, we got dicey with the quarterback situation last year. Davis went down with injury, he literally had one on the roster, and adding 3 quarterbacks during this recruiting cycle is going to give us depth that we're so nearly missing. Now we're going to finish with the 3 4-stars that we got from high school. We got Kukwa from Hawaii, star dev, let's go, star dev, linebacker. He probably will see the field sooner than later. We got Duggar, late cycle D tackle, only an impact, not the end of the world. And we got Lou, he's from Hawaii, that'll be the positive. Now, as of recording this, there still is the position change glitch, so I am not touching that. It's going to obviously make our depth chart look ridiculous, where you have 1 left tackle and 6 right tackles. There's no patch yet. We're all dealing with it. Of course he does. What a beast, Nakua, who came to us in the portal from BYU. Huge name, normal dev trait. Maybe we're surprised. Maybe that's just us inflating his name. Is he actually that good? Well, since he's been here in Hawaii, back-to-back seasons, he's gone up dev trait from normal to impact, and now from impact to star. Special player. So let's take a look at the ratings ahead of training camp. What kind of caliber players do we bring? We got Neil Kennedy at quarterback. We have good skill caps here. Dev trait wasn't perfect. The junior, former 4, and he is pretty much maxed out, which not great, but is great for the whole, when a player hits a skill cap, it increases the interest of those recruits. That could help when we go looking for some QBs next year. Davidson and, okay, I like Reader as much as the next guy. Didn't have as much growth as I thought he would have. Only 38 points. But we bring in Davidson, who's an 89 already, out the box. Hopefully 2 years left of playing time. But he is, pretty maxed out. Tom Hogue's a guy I'm liking here. Elite Dev, 4-star sophomore with very, very generous skill caps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, sucks that I can't make up 99 speed. Don't need it. Don't need it at all. And we still can improve that one. Certainly needs to be said, though. We lost Quincy Porter. We lost the 5-star former Ohio State. We lost our go-to guy. Now, luckily, Nakua, now as a senior, keeps popping off dev traits, but he needs to be our wide receiver 1. He's been getting the job down the slot. Do we have the guys that can win on the outside? I think Zavala with 6 feet tall, height, weight, speed. There's our outside. There's our slot. Who's going to be the other guy, the other playmaker that can win on the outside? We got Joe Gunn in the portal. He is a 79. Star dev. Ooh. I mean, his hands, I'm not going to complain about that. 87 and 82. We still got a ways to go for his IQ. Max out his route running if we need to. That's sick. Another great kid. Duggins at left tackle. 6'7", just under 300 pounds. Nimble. Star dev. Only 3 skill caps that really matter to attack. That is an incredibly high ceiling that he has. One of the other big names, we got Everett, the freshman star dev transfer. Does he also have these skill caps to boot that make him... Oh, okay. Let's go. Maybe we'll finally be able to get some pressure on the quarterback. So with that being said, this is where I said we're going to wrap the video up with the decision on what we do with the conferences. I think there's a couple things at play here. One, outright, is, again, the argument has always been made. Do we need to leave the Mountain West? We got San Jose State, who pulled a freaking ranking. We know Boise State has gone on and made the college football playoff from the Mountain West. So technically speaking, a Mountain West team can get bids, can win a national championship, which is our goal here for Hawaii. Option 2 is, should we rebuild the Pac-12? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure there's already been some schools in real life that have, committed to join it. So we could follow suit, kind of put those teams in there, join ourselves, and reignite, at one point in time there's an argument. Pac-12 was the second best conference behind the SEC through a lot of the 2000s. At worst, it was as important as the Big Ten, the Big 12, ACC. But then there's a whole bunch of like, I don't know. I've never done this. I've never done the whole let's save the Pac-12. Like, has anyone in college football 26 done this move? Like, is there anything weird? Any mechanisms? Like, oh yeah, you can go to the Pac-12 before, but you didn't know that like you don't get bids to the playoffs and just random things like that. Does that exist? Have you done it? Have you experienced this? Can you give me feedback? Because I think the big thing right now is like, we don't have to go to the Pac-12. We could, none of these are, if Stanford can join the ACC, and they're on what, the West Coast, I'm sure we could join the ACC. If Oregon, UCLA, USC can join the Big Ten, we could join the Big Ten. Have we done enough to justify joining those big conferences? Like, it's just, I'm kind of want you guys to dictate this. What we should do, where we should go, because, we're going to also put a little respect on the Mountain West. Yes, our team kind of stands above everyone outside of Boise State. They're not showing the grades, but we have like a B- conference grade. Like, that is in line with like the American. That is in line. It's actually ahead of where the Pac-12 is right now. But, the move right now, Pac-12, I believe it's Texas State, Utah State, San Diego State, Fresno State, Colorado State, and Boise State that are willing to join the Pac-12. We could certainly tack Hawaii onto that. Is that going to be enough, though, to, like, make... I don't know. I'm leaning right now to Pac-12. My biggest give me feedback is if anybody has done the Pac-12 move, the big save the Pac-12 in college football 26. Like, it works fine. Like, you go to the Pac-12, winner of the Pac-12. If you play well, you'll go to the college football playoff. There's no weirdness going on. I'm looking for that feedback. And when we come back, we will decide what we need to do, what we should do. I'm leaning towards that. Because it's, we kind of want this realistic. And realistically, those teams in the Mountain West in our own division, they're gone. And if we're going to even just kind of keep it realistic now, like we dumped them out, do we want to still stay in the Mountain West when like Boise State's not there anymore? So this is like the little tough balance because I want to record another episode to get out for you the weekend, but I also want to upload this video and then let you guys get feedback. And of course, this is at the end of the freaking rebuild. So maybe I'll pose the question in the comments, pinned comments, and you guys will see it then, or maybe I'll throw it on social media there. But that's what we got to decide. Is it time? Like, is that what we need to do to step up? We're going to bring back the Pac-12 and the face of the Pac-12, the re-emerging team of the Pac-12, the new powerhouse of the Pac-12. Hawaii Warriors? Is it written in the stars? Is it time? Let me know in the comment section below. That'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. We're getting very close to hitting 180,000 subscribers here on the channel. Would love to hit that goal before too long. Let me know in the comment section below any feedback on the episode. For the YouTube algo, hit the like button. Helps spread the love that we got very special dynasties going on over here on C4's College Football 26 content. That's all I ask for. In return, if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys back in the next one. Till that time, it's your boy C4 saying peace. I love you. Have a good one.